Hello everybody, if you are coming here from my DeviantArt, you know me as OctoShook. If you're coming here from my YouTube, you know me as Hey I'm Meg. I decided to make this little piece of artwork that took me for freaking ever. I started this at I started it before 12 because I wanted to see if I had a point of even doing this in the first place. So I really have spent about 5 hours on this in total from the time that I'm recording this to the time that I actually loaded the model into the program. It took a very, very, very long time to Photoshop, and I was so picky about models, like the models that I was using. And I wanted to do something based on my favorite band, and I think I'm gonna start doing some more of these. My favorite band at the moment is called The Shins, and they do just some alternative punk music. Now right here you can see me trying to figure out which model looked best, and obviously I went with the skirt. It's not really sailor clothing in quotations. I mean, there really was no such thing as a girl sailor back when they had sailboats, but we're not going to talk about that. But I decided to just simply use a more feminine model since it was called Girl Sailor. I used the lantern because I was listening to the song as I was making it, and I wanted to use lyrics that were more standout-ish, I could say. Like the lyrics that you really listen to. Now down at the bottom, my internet, you can see, has cut out. I don't know why it kept cutting on and off, but now it's working fine. I guess it was just I had too many programs loaded up or something, I don't know. But my Netgear box was not working for a hot 5 minutes. And it kind of scared me. Because sometimes it's really weird. If my internet goes out, my Camtasia stops recording, and I was like, I'm too far into this. I'm like 2 hours into this already. I can't, not do this now. So this is where it gets really complicated. As you can see right here, the skirt, it has, I wasn't thinking about this at first. I fixed the skirt with the thing like that. It was working. But then it was like, this skirt shouldn't be going through the cord anyways, so I had to fix that. But first I started on the sleeves because they were much easier. Now, I forgot who made the sailboat model, but if you want to figure it out, go back to my original deviation. If you haven't seen it yet, you can go on DeviantArt and find it. I'll leave the link down below, but the credits are at my DeviantArt. But I liked this boat model because I didn't have to do much editing on it. Like, I just had to swipe the little eraser tool over it, and it was pretty much, for the most part, fixed. When I had to, patch up holes in the little sail and stuff. Okay, so here's me being literally retarded. I was like, maybe I can paint all this in, and then I realized that my drawing tablet is not in function anymore, RIP drawing tablet, but, I was just being really stupid, because I had saved the file that I had used to make the original piece of artwork, and, I didn't think until, until 2 minutes into this, that I can just go into the original file, make a different version without the boat, and then just overlay it. I don't know why that never crossed my pea-brain, but I wasted a lot of time trying to do this roundabout crap, which was really, really stupid, I know, but it was right here when I just realized that I was being an idiot, and I fixed it. So, I also had to fix the effects because I hadn't saved it in a hot minute. But, anyway, so here's me overlaying everything. I had to cut out the bottom part of the new, in quotation mark, skirt, and then I'm trimming it here. But I cut that out, and tried to lay it as perfect as I could over the original model. Now, as you can see, really, there isn't a... What am I trying to say? Like, you can't tell that she's standing on anything, and that's not... Perception has never really been my expertise, but I tried my best right here to do something, because something's better than nothing. So here's where I tried to edit the face. I usually do that, and I think it's fun, because people are like, oh, well, how'd you get her to look so pretty? And it's like, Photoshop! That's the answer for everything. So I had to download some new blood, I said blood in quotations, blood, brushes for Photoshop, and honestly, blood can be used for anything. Blood can be used for tears, dripping water, blood, obviously, but basically it's just a dripping water effect. So I used the new blood brush for her mascara. I was gonna use it for tears, and I was like, no thanks. So I ended up using it for her eye makeup. And then I used my usual brushes that I use for tears on her face for her tears. And then I just kind of overlaid the two together so that they just, I don't know, they just showed up together. So I wanted to do kind of a lighting effect on the lantern, but I wanted her face to also be the focal point. So instead of doing lighting effects, I just grabbed a huge brush and I just turned it into an overlay. Now, I haven't done a ripped paper photo in a while, so I decided that I would go ahead and do a little dandy with it. It's one of my favorite effects that I know how to do. It's just fun. So I crossed out the lantern because the lyric, I believe, is, here's me having issues with my overlay. The issue is, I believe, I have no lantern to guide your way home tonight or something. Something along those lines, but basically, yeah. And that's all I have, so let me show you the side-by-sides, and that is it for this video. I'll see you guys later.